Robatology. Thank you so much for your support. I hope to meet you when you come here in the Philippines.
Hi, Robato of Robatology. Thank you for all the love and support and hope to make you proud come March 18.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat, and I'm now gonna give you the second part of my Bb.Pilipinas review. Pardon my voice, it's a little bit harsh. Medyo meron akong sipon. Now, dagdagan natin ang Tagalog ngayon because a lot of people are complaining that I always speak in English. But because I am vlogging not only for the Filipinos that I love, but for the whole world. Ambisyosa ako. I want to gain more views coming from different regions in the world. Hindi ko man maabot ito, at least I am trying hard. It is not only Pinoys who like pageants. Remember that. And I like to share my knowledge or whatever I have in my mind, my personal insights on pageants, beauty queens, candidates, and so on and so forth. And I like the world to understand me. That's why I use the English language. Sana po ilubos niyo akong maunawaan. Maraming salamat po. Okay, so without further kuda, let's now proceed to the overall presentation. Nagustuhan ko ba? Hindi masyado. I didn't like the opening. It's a little bit, the music is a little bit slow tempo. It should start with a big bang, and the music just didn't give a bang. But the music in the gown competition, I like it very much. During the swimsuit round, medyo madilim. So, siguro, it's a little, there's a great illumination sa personal. Yung sa mga nandun sa Araneta Coliseum. But yung mga nanonood sa telebisyon at yung mga nanonood sa social media ay tunay kang pagkakadilim itong panoorin. And aside or next to Catriona, I liked Sandra Lemonon's body. Salang talaga yung from the camera behind, nakatutok sa kanilang likuran. Siya lang talaga yung may bonggang butt na talagang happy talaga yung swimsuit. And, it can never be denied that Catriona really carried the swimsuit very well. She was playful. She was sexy. She was confident. She shows us the feeling of freedom when you are on a beach. And she really looks wonderful. Hindi matatawaran yung kanyang passerelle. Talagang bonggang-bongga. From swimsuit to the gown. It was very Miss Universe-ish. Really. As what I've stated in my previous video. You do not see Catriona anymore. You see Miss Universe. Having said this, huwag tayo masyadong umasa. Because ang Miss Universe ay pukpukan ng mga reyna mula sa iba't ibang bansa. Matuto na tayong maghanda. Dahil talagang lalaban din ang pukpukan ng mga kandidato mula sa iba't ibang bansa. Particularly Colombia and Venezuela. I haven't seen the winners yet from Venezuela and Colombia. But promise, I'm gonna make us, lots of friends have already been requesting me to give my remarks on them. And then I'm gonna make soon. I'm gonna talk about Miss Colombia and Miss Venezuela before anyone else. Now about the host, listen to what I have said 2 days ago. Richard comes off as too maingay. He's like emceeing for a boxing match. So I was looking for Pacquiao. Sumigaw na silang sumigaw. And, there should be control. They should have undergone an orientation. Not to give side comments or remarks that would affect a candidate's chance of winning, whether positive or negative. Like, wow. Like yung mga, I'm just giving you an example. Huwag na yung sinabi talaga nila mismo. Hindi yung mga sample na pwedeng mangyari sa mga host na, wow, okay yung sagot niya, or wow, it's a great answer, or wow, she was just nervous, but I think she has a point. Mga ganun, they should avoid those things. Or she bounced back, or she was just being honest. Alright. And their counterattack is that Richard just couldn't hear it right. There is a technical problem. And let's accept that. Maybe it's true. Now, let's go to the most interesting phase of the Bb.Pilipinas pageant 2018. And that is a question and answer portion. Everybody knows by now that Sandra Lemonon has become successful. Right after that disastrous performance during the Q&A, which turned out to be not disastrous at all, but a blessing. Because everybody loves her more now than ever. Everybody is now anticipating her joining Bb.Pilipinas again next year. And praying, wishing that she wins. Because she's such a charming woman. And she's got more fans now, not only because of that answer that is really full of honesty. I don't think I can do that. Although I try to be as honest as possible. I think I wouldn't do that in a pageant. I would try to pretend. Oh, let me be pretentious at least for this time. I would be pretending that I knew the answer. But I think honesty is still there. I'm very honest with you that I would be pretending. Because I would grasp some ideas from the question itself. Sometimes the answers are in the questions. Analyzing those words, build, everything. There's a government. So you would already have a slight idea of what it is all about. So you could just, give a simple statement. Maybe I would just say that, well, I think the government is doing it for the benefit of the people, and I would support everything that concerns development of the nation, for the people. Simple as that. So we should continue it without knowing what was that it, Yun tinatawag natin na palusot. But, I'm just saying this maybe because I've already had a lot of time to come up with a better answer or to think of what I would do if I were in her shoes. But, and I support Lemonon. It's a rare attitude from a beauty queen or from a candidate. Don't blame her because even I myself, because I veered away from this local news for almost 2 years now because it's always nakakarindi. Balitaktakan nila ng balitaktakan. I'm sure you feel that as well. So, umiiwas ako sa mga local news. Hindi naman maganda yung ganun. But, I'm just telling you this, really. So, nababasa ko lang sila minsan kapag dumadaan sa aking wall. And I'd like to take this opportunity to invite all of you to visit my page on Facebook. That's Robatology. Yeah, it's me, in my other world as an ordinary worker in Japan. And I have a version of that on YouTube. There is Robatology on YouTube. So please follow me there. Maraming salamat po. Now, question and answer again. Lemonon. I must admit that I was also clueless about that build. Because now, lumalayo na ako sa local news. Mahirap talaga yung situation niya because ang hirap sagutin ng isang bagay na wala kang kaalam-alam. So sinasabi na lang natin ngayon na we'll grab, ideas from the words that would come out from the question. Pero, nasasabi na lang natin ngayon na lampas na yung pageant. Pero at that moment na tayo, siguro, hindi rin natin alam, baka mag-rattle-rattle lang tayo. So siguro safer na yun. Kesa naman, but you know what? It suggests two different views to two different worlds. Kung ang sumagot nun ay isang hindi masyado maka-Ingles at sinagot ito ng Tagalog na marami na akong pinag-aralan na mga pagsasanay sa question and answer, pero hindi ko ito alam. Pero mabuti na rin nandito ako, pinipili ko kayo sagutin. Salamat po. It will not create such huge respect and adulation that Sarah Lemonon has been getting nowadays. You see, there would be discrimination. That's how discrimination pops out. Yung may double standard. Yung Tagalog to iba yung dating, English yun, wow, social. Bongga. Although pareho lang yung intention pinaparating, o pareho lang yung mensahe pinaparating. Alam mo yun? Kung yung kay ano nun, sino nga ito yung sumagot ng family? Juan ba yun?
Janina San Miguel, oy!
Kung sila mo na sumagot nun, in English, hindi masyadong ganun kasama ang sasapitin niya na bashing. For example, Sandra Lemonon says,
Family? I'm confident, I'm sorry. I'm nervous, but I'm confident to tell this. Family, I think it's a...
iba na konting dating, di ba? Alam mo yun? So, doon lumalabas yun, kailangan maging broad-minded tayo, maging objective tayo once in a while. Pag may kandidata nagkamali, huwag agad natin usigin ng kutya. We have to be respectful of others more than ever. Now, tatanungin ko kayo. I-assume natin na wala ka ring alam. Wala ka ring alam sa build. Yung tipong student, you have reviewed everything. You're going to have an exam tomorrow in science and You were thinking that the questions would focus on scientific names and the nations where those amazing plants come from and those flowers come from, etc. But they just didn't come out. Walang lumabas na tanong about those na nireview mo. So huwag na nating patagalin pa. Here are some answers from our dear viewers. If they were Sandra Lemonon, at wala rin silang idea sa tanong. Heather Ocean, bakla ka po ba? Is it important for my answer? Go here. Thank you. Alright, now let's go here. Here na. Okay. Charlie S. Fernando. For Karen, I suggest the simple but direct to the point answer. If the transgenders are Alright, now let's read their answers. For Sandra, pretending that you are clueless, alright? For Sandra, Aldofuna, the concept of building or making something has always been generally good, so I believe so thank you very much for these people who have shared their opinions. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, one thing is definite. If Atisha Manalo can give a great answer to a question that will be thrown at her, then she would go all the way to the top. Not the universe. Until Miss International. Until Miss International. One candidate that was wasted was Velasco. I mean, iisa yung bibig niya. Open, close, open, close. And then pout. Smile, pout, smile. I mean, wow, where's the training there?